To make a shirt collar, so I'm going to measure around the neck of the shirt. Here's the neck of the shirt. So I'll measure it round from here. Don't stretch it. So from here, I measure round. I take the tape round the neck. And mine is 17 inches. First of all, this is the neck I am making, so it's going to look like this, something like this. You curve here, make it straight, and then this one edges out like this. So I'll first of all cut this one, then we cut this one. Let's assume this is your fabric. You fold your fabric into two, so I'm going to make my pattern on the paper, then we transfer that to the fabric. 17 inches divided by 2. This 17 divided by 2. So I have 8.5 inches. 8.5. So this is my 8.5. I add half an inch seam sewing allowance, and at the center here I'm going to make it 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. So here 1.5. So when I get to this place, I will just curve it. So here I will curve like this. Remember, your fabric is folded into 2, and when I'm cutting, I'm going to cut this times 2. Second one, I already know, is going to start from here. So what I have to do is to draw my line. So this is the center of the paper. So I draw my line. And this one is going to be 3 inches here. So here I have to make sure it's 3 inches. And when I come here, it's going to be 2.5 inches. So this will slope down a little bit to make this 3. Remember, your fabric is on fold here, and I'm going to cut this into 2. This is how you cut. To trace it out from my fabric, remember it is going to be folded into 2. Remember, everything is going to be by times 2. And for the placket too. So after cutting it to the part that is going to be on the inside, I'm going to iron on my gum stay, and I'll do same here. So now I'm going to sew here all the way to this place. After sewing, you cut off the edge here. So after ironing it flat, I would go ahead and top stitch 1/2 inch round, and this is it. So the next thing is for me to go and sew this. So for me to sew here, you have to make sure the place you ironed is the same with the one you are placing it underneath. So now I can mark out my center. And these two, you mark out the center. So now I'm going to sew from here all round till I get here. Then after sewing it, you have to make sure that you mark here just to ease the tension around the corners. And now you can turn it out and iron. It's going to be like this. You iron in 1/2 inch all round before we attach this to the neck. So you see it is ready. This is how you make your shirt collar. Kindly subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I see you in my next one.